Genoa City is bracing for a storm like never before. Rumors swirl that Victor Newman's reign could finally be slipping, and Jack may be ready to team up with Kane in a shocking alliance that threatens to flip the power balance upside down. As if that weren't enough, Jill makes a dramatic return just as Sharon sets her sights on visiting Noah, two moves guaranteed to stir old wounds and ignite fresh drama. With alliances forming, legacies at risk, and family ties tested, this week's Y&R promises jaw-dropping twists you can't afford to miss. Welcome to Celebrity Gossip 24 Hours, where the drama unfolds and the stories captivate. Join us as we delve into the intriguing world of Young and the Restless, revealing the untold tales and hidden truths behind the headlines. Is Victor Newman's reign about to end? Jack and Kane's potential alliance could rock Genoa City. Genoa City has long witnessed Victor Newman's unwavering dominance in the corporate arena, with Newman Enterprises consistently emerging victorious from every business battle. While Victor's power is undeniable, this predictable outcome has, for some time, dulled the excitement of these storylines. The question now being whispered through the city's elite circles is it finally time for the mustache to face a significant defeat? A new plan involving Jack Abbott and Kane Ashby could be the game-changer everyone has been waiting for, depending on how these intricate alliances truly unfold. The business narratives on the Young and the Restless often feel like a foregone conclusion when Victor is involved. His seemingly infallible winning streak, while testament to his shrewdness, removes much of the suspense. A temporary setback for Victor could inject much-needed dynamism into the plot, giving the Titan a compelling reason to retaliate with even greater ferocity and shaking up the established order. Victor's recent, uneasy alliance with Jack presents a fascinating opportunity for such a shift. In a recent episode, Nikki Newman voiced her concerns about Victor's nature, fearing he might twist Jack's olive branch into a weapon against him. However, the real twist could lie in the opposite scenario. What if Jack, ever the astute rival, manages to use this temporary partnership to his own advantage and target Victor? Jack is fully aware that this alliance with Victor is a fragile, temporary truce. He understands that their shared objective against Kane is merely a pause in their lifelong rivalry, and that Victor will inevitably revert to being his arch-nemesis. With this in mind, Jack will undoubtedly be preparing for the moment their truce dissolves, even as they work together. The current strategy involves bringing Jill Abbott into the fold, with Victor and Jack hoping she can influence Kane and steer him away from his more sinister corporate path. This move aims to leave Kane vulnerable to whatever strategic blows Jack and Victor plan to deliver next. The scheme might achieve some initial success, but a critical factor remains: Jill's unwavering connection to the Abbott family through her son Billy. This enduring family bond could be the key to Victor's potential downfall. It's plausible that Jill, in the end, will side with Team Abbott. More significantly, she might be able to persuade Kane to join forces with Jack. This unexpected turn could provide Jack with the perfect opportunity to blindside Victor. Imagine a scenario where Jack, backed by Jill and a newly allied Kane, leverages Victor's own plans against him, spinning them around to benefit the Abbotts and deal a significant blow to Newman Enterprises. A loss for Victor, even if temporary, would be nothing short of a game-changer for the series. It would disrupt the long-standing power dynamics, force Victor to adapt, and create a wave of unpredictable consequences throughout Genoa City. Such a development would undoubtedly reignite the excitement in the corporate storylines and offer fresh avenues for character development. The Young and the Restless spoilers hint that the current team effort between Victor and Jack is destined to end in disaster, one way or another. Whether that disaster is for Kane, or, surprisingly, for Victor himself, remains to be seen. Viewers are advised to stay tuned as this high-stakes corporate drama unfolds, promising twists and turns that could reshape the very fabric of Genoa City's power structure. Today's next update. Young and the Restless spoilers weekly update September 29th to October 3rd. Jill returns as Sharon plans to visit Noah. Tune in to find out the drama happening in Genoa City. The Young and the Restless spoilers weekly update for September 29th to October 3rd tease that Jill returns home to settle some unfinished business as Sharon makes a plan with Nick to visit Noah. Plus, Nate ponders Audra's request for a second chance. Tune in next week so you can catch all of the action in Genoa City. Weekly recap. Monday, September 22nd, 2025, episode 13215. Billy stunned everyone when he issued a shocking threat that put his future and his relationships on the line. Kane found a moment of peace and reflection as he reconnected with Tracy, leaning on her wisdom and compassion during a vulnerable time. Meanwhile, Tessa opened up to Daniel, sharing personal feelings she had kept close to her heart. Their conversation revealed the depth of their friendship and hinted at the possibility of a new chapter, as Daniel listened with care and offered her the support she desperately needed. Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025, episode 13216. Sally and Audra proved to be a duo to reckon with as they quietly plotted their next move, determined to regain some of what they've recently lost. Claire was caught off guard when she received an intriguing invitation from Holden to go to Los Angeles. Victoria stepped into Kyle's orbit with advice about Claire he hadn't asked for, leaving him frustrated but also considering whether her perspective carried some truth. Wednesday, September 24th, 2025, episode 13217. Jack and Diane worked together to rein in Billy after his reckless behavior threatened to undo all their efforts. Their united front revealed just how far they were willing to go to keep him on track, but it also highlighted Billy's resistance to control. At the same time, Lauren stood firm with Michael, refusing to back down in a disagreement that struck at the core of their marriage. Elsewhere, Audra leaned into her manipulative side as she pushed Kyle's buttons, testing his limits and leaving him visibly rattled. Thursday, September 25th, 2025, episode 13218. Victor proved once again why he remained a master strategist, making Kane an offer that was nearly impossible to refuse. The move put Kane in a difficult position, torn between ambition and caution. Jack, meanwhile, revealed he had a trick up his sleeve, keeping others guessing about his real agenda. Billy created even more turbulence when he forced Sally into making a tough decision about where she stood and what kind of future she wanted. Each confrontation layered more tension across an already volatile week in Genoa City. Friday, September 26th, 2025, episode 13219. Victor surprised his inner circle when he seriously considered calling a truce with Jack, a move that could shift alliances in unexpected ways. Kane made headlines of his own by ending an alliance, cutting ties in a way that signaled he was ready to forge a new path forward. Meanwhile, Nikki received surprising news that left her reeling. The revelation promised to reshape her outlook and possibly her place in the Newman family. Next week's breakdown. Monday, September 29th, 2025, episode 13220. Victor sets a trap for Kane. Nick and Sharon plan to visit Noah. Claire makes a bold move affecting her future. Tuesday, September 30th, 2025, episode 13221. Nikki puts Diane in her place. Sally keeps a secret from Billy. Tessa defends her actions. Wednesday, October 1st, 2025, episode 13222. Victor plays his cards close to the vest with Jack. Michael has difficulty resisting old habits. Lauren puts Nikki in a tough position. Thursday, October 2nd, 2025, episode 13223. Jill returns home to settle unfinished business with Billy and Kane. Lily and Amy find common ground. Audra asks Nate for a second chance. Friday, October 3rd, 2025, episode 13224. Victor and Jack agree on a plan of attack, while Billy reopens old wounds with Jill. For more of the latest updates and behind-the-scenes secrets from Young and the Restless, make sure to hit subscribe and ring that bell. Stay in the know with every new release.